You know, it's been quite cold in Paris lately. Not super cold, like not as cold as it was a couple weeks ago, but still relatively cold. So life has been lifing lately. You know, I obviously had the near robbery last week that left me very shaken. But what I haven't talked about is something that happened actually before that also kind of rocked me a bit to my core. You know, my consulting business hasn't been doing well this year, and I haven't been able to figure out why. And I was talking to a recruiter, and he basically said, yeah, basically because of what's happening right now, companies are afraid to bring in Black women in high-level, high-exposure positions. And when he said that, I was just like, okay, nothing I can do about that. But I know I'm also not alone, right? I know that from the comments, you all are going through stuff. You know, people are dealing with health issues and job issues and all sorts of stuff. So I know that I'm not the only one who life is lifing for. You know what? I know it's going to sound vain. I know it's going to sound vapid. But when stuff is happening like that to me, when life starts to life, I do whatever I can do, like whatever small thing that I can kind of quote unquote control, or finally, or, you know, not even control, but like whatever small thing brings me joy, I just like lean into that. And for me, in many ways, that's fashion, right? Because of kind of these recent things, it's kind of dampened my festive mood to a certain degree. I'm trying to bring a bit of that back by, frankly, trying to wear festive outfits and then trying to go festive places in those outfits. It may sound like a silly way of dealing with things, but frankly, if it's something that helps me, then I'm going to lean into that, right? I say all that to say, my loves, if life is life for you, and there's something small, silly, vain, whatever, that will bring you a little joy and get you in a little bit of a festive mood, just do it. Just do it. Do what you need to do, right? Because sometimes it's just okay to take care of, you know, yourself, even if it might look silly to some others. So, I have spent the past I don't know how many hours in my house, and I am finally ready to leave. I'm still going to take it easy today, so I'm not going to do too much. I'm going to just go to French class and come back and take a call, and then if I feel like it, I'm going to venture out again. But I am actually energized and excited about the thought of leaving my house today, which is nice. Yeah, everything that happened was so scary, and it's kind of taken me a moment to, you know, have the energy again. But alas, we're leaving. That said, let me show you my outfit for today. Okay, French class starts in 20 minutes, and it takes me 15 minutes to get there, so we gotta be on it. So this is the shirt, and then I'm going to do these vintage earrings that I got this summer also. I'm doing this sweater, which you all know I love. This is my Louise Misha sweater. You've seen it 1,000 times. And the best part is it won't hide like the fun little sleeves of the shirt.
Alright, so will this shirt be tucked out? What do we think? Leave it out? Or tuck it in? I think I'm going to tuck it in. I think tucked in is more me. I think tucked in is more appropriate for these particular pants. So let me put on my base layer real quickly. I like it. And then put the boots on, and then I leave. So I'll talk to you later. Bye! Okay, so you know me, I'm late. I'm going to an event. I was invited to an event at a French concept store, and so I'll take you along with me, but I'm going to show you my outfit. So the temperature has finally dipped in Paris. It's finally winter. So I am wearing my Nina Ricci super wide leg denim, which y'all know I love. I'm wearing my J. Crew top, which I showed you in the other video, and I have on base layers underneath both. And then for my shoes, I'm doing my Ayed boots, and for my bag, I'm doing my Chanel Mini 22. So the only thing we need to put on is our coat, which, I have on so many layers, but I feel like it may not be enough layers, but maybe I should do, like, I need to not sit here for the next 30 minutes and think through coat options. Let me just take a coat. We're gonna do this one. It's black. There's a little sun outside. Maybe I should do sunglasses. Okay, just shove that there. So we'll do, this is a black vintage coat that I have. Oh, these earrings are my festive earrings. From this Fruity Palms. You order them. She started off as an Instagram only business, and now she's grown a business. She's fabulous. I love her. Okay, so I'll also do a pair of sunglasses. So let's assemble everything. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Why can't I get anywhere on time? Okay. You'll get an outfit, a full, you know, when I'm... Yeah, okay, bye-bye. Alright, so I want to show you something really quickly about how one of the ways that, you know, I make my holiday outfits go from, you know, daytime to nighttime. So obviously, during the day, I wore these pants all day. But later on, I have an event I'm going to tonight. I have on my glasses right now because, whatever, I just need to take them off. My contacts out. But I put on my glasses, but I'll put back on my contacts later. And I'll be going to an event. And so I'm keeping the exact same sweater. And then to kind of make the holiday look and swap it out from day to night, I'm doing this skirt. And I'm finishing everything off with my Franco Sarto boots. So voila, this will be my outfit for later tonight. Gold buttons, gold little buttons, red tartan plaid. Holiday look is always here. Good morning, my loves. So I'm going to show you a cute outfit. I am off to French class, and today is one of my busy days where I'm going to be changing outfits, doing volunteering, doing a lot. So I kind of wanted to go with a cool color combo. And one of the things I was thinking about is that, you know, generally, I think traditionally around the holiday season, everyone thinks the colors are red and green, right? Those are very traditional holiday colors, red, green, white even. But I kind of like when to kind of think about it sometimes to go like stay within the color scheme but get a little off. So instead of green, go with navy or blue. Instead of red, go with burgundy. So that's kind of what I'm doing with this outfit for today. So I have on, just to start off at the top, I have on, I don't have a navy sweater. I was completely shocked when I looked in my closet and I was like, you don't own a navy sweater. So I went with a blue, like a royal blue, because that's what I own and we're not buying something just to put together an outfit, right? Underneath, I have on a navy turtleneck. That is one of those turtlenecks from J. Crew. The sweater is Cezanne, and then kind of to stick with the blue and the navy, I'm just going with my denim. These are my Levi's denim. They're my favorite ones. I love them. And then for my hat, to bring in my burgundy, I'm doing the Frankie Shop hat. Normally, because if I was going out, when I'm going out later, I'll carry a bag, and I'll carry my pull-in, my little pull-in burgundy bag. So that's what I'll carry when I go out today. But since I'm going to French class, we're gonna just bring our book bag. And the thing is, I realized that while I have some burgundy knee-high boots, I don't have any short burgundy boots. And that is a gap in my wardrobe that I do need to fill, but I'm not doing that right now. So I decided to just go with my chocolate brown Gucci shoes because if you look, the chocolate brown looks pretty similar to the burgundy anyway, and also it complements the navy quite nicely. So let me show you the full outfit. This is how the outfit is looking. And then, because it's so cold in Paris, we're doing our vintage YSL fur coat because, you know, why not? So this is the look with my book bag or with my purse. Alright, my dudes, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Y'all, people have pulled out these fur coats like nobody's business because it is so cold outside. Okay, so I have my... There's the Eiffel Tower. I was like, oh, what is that behind me? It's so bright. It's the Eiffel Tower. So I have my little scarf on my head to keep my hat from blowing away. But I am off to real quickly go look at some of the Christmas lights on Avenue Montaigne because I thought that would be a fun thing to do post-volunteering. So let's do that. I have my scarf over my hat because hats can blow off on bridges and end up in the sand.
So I just tried another wintry makeup look because I wanted to do something that felt like hot chocolate. So I even did my nails where I did this mocha, hold on, let me show you. I did this mocha color from Manicuriste, and then I did little white dots that represent marshmallows with their fairy color. And this is how it came out. So, and someone gave me for my birthday this really brown lipstick, and I haven't been able to figure out how to wear it or use it, and I just thought, like, let me create like a hot chocolatey makeup look. So this is what it's looking like. I used, let me show you everything I used. So I used my tinted serum from Typology because I don't use foundation, I just like a little tint. I used my mascara from Marais. I used my eyebrow, used my dark brown eyebrow liner from Marais. I also used this little gold smoky eyeshadow pencil from the brand Absolution. I used my little glow highlighter stick, also from Marais. And then for my blush, I used my Antonym, which I've shown you before. And it was funny, someone said in the comments, they're like, Adriel, your makeup looks so new and so nice. It's not, it's actually, I like wipe off the containers because I don't like when the containers are dirty. I know that sounds like OCD. And then I added on top this glazed chestnut lip oil that I got recently from Typology. It's like their new like limited edition color, and they sent it to me. And I added that on top to kind of give it a little bit of gloss. So what are we thinking? Do we like it? Does it work? I don't know. I'm just trying to find a way to use this lipstick. I think this might work. Let's get out. All right, bye. All right, you all, so I have to get ready. I have an event that I'm going to tonight. And, okay, I'm trying to take my ums out of my speech. They're very, very bad, so work with me. I just did it again. I have an event to go to tonight, so I need to do my hair, wash it, all the good things. I am feeling a lot more optimistic now on the other end of the week than I was feeling before. I am feeling more hopeful. I am feeling more energized. I still noticed that earlier today when I was walking around, I saw a motorbike and I was kind of on a street and I was a little bit isolated, and so I kind of stayed in an area where there were more people. So yes, I still have a little bit of like, you know, whatever, but it is getting better, and I have been pitching more. I am going to pitch and focus on pitching to companies that are in Europe. I also have had some kind of good news on my fashion line, so that is finally moving forward slowly but surely. It is, I don't want to give the impression that that all of my problems magically resolved themselves in a week, because they did not. Life is still lifing. However, there have been some positive developments that have given me renewed energy and renewed hope. And also, one of my friends in DC is a pastor, and he has a sermon series that I have been listening to that has also energized me. So I have some positivity back, and I finally have the energy to decorate a Christmas tree. Yay, Adriel. So the question is, whether do I buy, I feel like I need to buy a real one because they're easier to dispose of, but a fake one would be nice because then I would just be able to have it all the time. But I don't know, maybe, I think what I will do is buy the fake Christmas tree after Christmas is over this year. I think I might do that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful week. For those of you who are dealing with lifing, find a way, whatever that silly small thing is that brings you joy, do it, you know? For me, it's the fashion and going to fun little holiday places and holiday festive adventures. That's what's doing it for me. Whatever does it for you, you know, do it. Because, yeah, life may be lifing, but that doesn't mean it has to take us out. There is still hope. So anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. Stay safe. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.